Bonjour, welcome to Miss Lucy's Cajun Classroom. I'm your host and teacher, Miss Lucy, and today I'm in Bastrop, Louisiana, where I'll be picking out my vegetables at the farmer's market. So, this is too little. I don't think this will handle all my vegetables. I'll use this one. Bonjour, welcome to Miss Lucy's Cajun Classroom. I'm your host and, of course, teacher, Miss Lucy. And today I went to the farmer's market in Bastrop and picked up some gorgeous vegetables and fruit to prepare my meal. And, of course, now I'm ready to teach you how to cook some of this. So, I'm going to call Chef. Now, we've got a roast, which this is the B&B roast, and I've got a reason for naming it the B&B roast. This is for Barbara and Bernard. My son-in-law and my daughter taught me how to cook this. Of course, Barbara doesn't cook, you understand, and she just learned this from her husband. So this is really not a Cajun-style roast, but it's very, very delicious. So I've already salted, and now I'm going to put pepper on top of this. Put it there. And of course, then I've got my Greek seasoning. This is going to have to set and marinate overnight. So we're going to, put it in the refrigerator and marinate it overnight, which I've already done one. So I'll show you how to do it first, so you know all the details. Okay, you pat that garlic in real good. Good old garlic. Right, then I'll add some hot sauce to this. Smells good already. That garlic really adds the flavor to it. All righty. Then we'll have, I don't know how to say this, but I'm going to try it. Worcestershire sauce. Poor Mr. Justin always said Worcestershire sauce. And so anyway, whatever. And you know what I'm talking about anyway. The Worcestershire sauce. Oh, I did good today. Of course, we've got that lemon juice. We're going to just throw it on top here. Okay. Wipe my hands here. Okay, and last but not least, we'll have to put some wine over this. Yeah, really good wine. Then I'm going to put my lemons on top here, kind of give it that finishing touch. It just adds to the presentation, I guess. Oops, this one's stuck. All right. I've got this ready. Now what I'll do, I'm going to marinate this overnight, and I've, gotten one already marinated, so I'm going to get it out of the refrigerator. So you refrigerate this, and those flavors just blend in. And, of course, next night, this is what it's going to look like. Good deal. Okay, it's ready for go now. So what I've done in this pot here, which I'll be cooking it in here, is that I have browned some bacon. This here beautiful brown bacon, this pot, which I'm going to add the roast to. Okay. See all that marinade in there? Okay, good. Well, Barbara just takes so much pride in this roast, and it is very tasty. So most of the time when I go to her house, this is what she'll fix for me, because I like it. It's different, and it makes a wonderful gravy along with the very tasty meat. So now we're going to brown it. Well, it's already brown, but just for the sake of showing you how I did it, you just let your grease get hot after you've got your bacon already fried. And this is bacon grease that was in here. So then you have to flip your roast over, and you see how it got brown on this side? This is exactly what you're looking for. The brownness here, and then of course, once you do that, guess what you add to it? That wonderful marinade that you soaked it in all night long. Very good. Smell it. Okay. All right. And you add the cream of mushroom soup all over it. Just put it on top, like this, because it will get hot and it will just melt, so to speak, just get and go all around your gravy and your meat. And this will make it so good, and it'll thicken your gravy that way. Wow. And you can, of course, eat this over rice, or heck, someone said the other day, God, that gravy looks so good, I could put it over biscuits. And it is good over biscuits. Okay. Now, okay. Now, and you add some mushrooms. This always adds to the gravy flavor, so to speak. I used to not eat mushrooms, but now, I guess as you get older, your taste buds change. So, okay. You can use any kind of mushrooms you want. Just make sure they're sliced very thinly. And then on top of this, you add your fried bacon. So, of course, this will give it a different flavor also. So you see all these wonderful, good ingredients just come together, and oh, it makes that roast just take the bond just out of this world. Okay. And of course, I'm going to cover it. Good. Yeah. Oop, there you go. What I'm going to do is that I'm going to need to put it in the oven and bake it at 350 for about a couple hours, because the roast is pretty big. Remember that the bigger you roast, the longer you have to cook it. So actually, you kind of, a small roast, naturally, you can cook maybe it in an hour, you know, and feed your family in a hurry. Next, I'm going to put my roast in the oven at 350 for a couple hours, let it set for 10 minutes, carve it, and indulge in that wonderful meat flavor with the gravy and In the meantime, let me show you where I got these vegetables from.